All right, guys, so all morning long we've been in Lake Murray with the Department of Natural Resources, their elite dive team and the recovery team, not the rescue, the recovery team. Here these guys go down in the water when we have not adhered to the safety in the water that we've learned about since we were kids. These guys unfortunately have to go to work, and we do not want to be on the receiving end of the rescue dive team for sure. We talked about some of the training, some of the special tools, including this modified John boat that they use. But now we're going to go down and actually see what they see firsthand when they go down under the water. Rhett Bickley, Sergeant Rhett Bickley with DNR. Go ahead and get geared up and kind of tell me again what you've got on and how that all works out.
Basically still just running a plain civilian, what people would call a buoyancy control device, BC. And it's nothing different about it than what you would run or what you can get from Watery Dive Center.
Okay.
Which I believe is where you got your gear this morning.
Yes, yes.
But you just basically, we use a secondary aspect of air versus where most people run off of a single source of air on the civilian side.
What's that secondary? It just gives you another
it
option.
Gives you, it gives you a different way just in case you bump something. And a lot of times you'll use a what's called a pony tank, which basically just gives you a full secondary source of air.
Okay.
This is partially in case your regulator messes up, partially in case something goes wrong with one of your valves up here. A lot of times it's used mainly for your buddy. You know? He comes swimming up to you and he's needing help, telling you he's out of air. And it's the way to make sure that he's all right to breathe, all right? 3,000 pounds, which is what I want to have heading in.
Perfect.
So, open the valves all the way up, squeeze it back down just a little bit, quarter turn back off. And then check that I've got air to both of them, and pretty much we're ready to put the gear on and get in the water.
After spending the morning learning about the South Carolina DNR Aquatic Investigation and Recovery Team, it was time for us to get wet and see firsthand the conditions that these officers put themselves in while investigating water tragedy. I geared up thanks to our friends at Watery Dive Center and hit the water. Right off the bat, it's obvious why Lake Murray is not known for its clarity. Vision immediately is a challenge. Different from recreational divers, those who do it for fun, the dive team often dives alone. One of the biggest reasons is this way they only have one person's safety to worry about in these conditions. Although diving is often done solo in the field, they do practice as a team. And one drill they practice is buddy breathing, when a fellow diver runs out of air and must share yours. Well, it turns out that even the bottom of the lake is not free from litter. Just a thought, keep your trash in your boat. Oftentimes, the team is searching areas that can hang up debris and other items they're searching for. This creates an extremely dangerous situation for the diver, as they also can become hung up. Search and recovery divers utilize various techniques and tools, including the boat itself, rope, and land reference points to ensure that all parts of an area are searched and cleared. Well, after about 30 minutes of less than ideal diving conditions, it was time to get to the surface with another dive under our belts and a healthy respect for the dive team that puts themselves into these rough conditions.
Swim on in. There you go.
It's like that.
Woo! Roll backwards. There you go.
Beautiful. All right, guys, so all morning long we've been out here on the water with DNR, their elite dive team, the Department of Natural Resources, the recovery team. Yes, recovery, not to rescue, but a recovery. And you've seen a few minutes ago really how difficult it is to see anything underwater, even in good conditions. You can't see a whole lot, and there's a lot of dangers down there.
Down at the bottom, yeah. Today you had beautiful visibility, almost 10 feet, but where we swim usually you can't see a foot, foot and a half, 2 feet, and there's a lot of brush, timber, stuff like that usually when we're in the water.
Rhett Bickley with DNR. Now, this weekend is going to be the last big hurrah for lovers of the lake. It's the end of the summer, Labor Day weekend. We talked about boater safety, you know what you got to have, you know, not to drive drunk on a boat and things like that. But what about swimmers? You know, you're maybe not in a boat at all. You're on the beach, you're hanging out, you know, in the woods by Sandy Beach, you know, you want to get out and have fun.
Big thing is, you know, parents keep an eye on your children, and friends watch out for your buddy. People get out here, they'll be drinking alcohol this weekend. You don't want your buddy to be intoxicated and not paying attention and actually go into the water and have to employ us. Life jackets, they're a great thing. You know, they work. They float you. You can sit on it. You can lay on it. You can do whatever you want to. But have a life jacket. Even if you're just playing around in the water, a life jacket, to hand is a beautiful thing for keeping you alive and keeping your family safe.
That's right. What about, and we all do this, and I do this as kids, and we see it all the time, you put a rope on a tree and you swing out in the water, and then of course inevitably we hear somebody bang their head or worse happens. Is there any, if you're going to do that, what should you do maybe to make sure?
There are a lot of things as a young person that we did that weren't always the smartest things in the world, and that's one of them. I'm not going to tell you not to do it because, there's no law against it. It's a fun thing to have done. But at the same time, know the area that you're going into. If you've never been on the rope swing before, make sure you check around in that body of water. Make sure you don't have logs, rocks, anything like that you didn't realize was there, so that you at least stand a chance of doing it well. And again, make sure you're watching out for your buddy. When he hits the water, make sure somebody's close enough to him to be able to grab him if they need to, so that, again, we don't have to come looking.
And that's probably the biggest thing is always this, boy, you're diving, buddy swimming, same thing as keep an eye on your friends are there, don't do it by yourself. Have a buddy there to help you out. So.
That's a wonderful thing to do.
Rhett Bickley, looking to not be employed this weekend, at least in the recovery team. I know you'll be out visiting folks on boats.
Be on Lake Murray patrolling.
There you go, guys.
On Murray patrolling.
We'll put links for you to DNR. They've got great classes they offer, as well as swimming and hunting, all these things that DNR can do for you as well here in the state. We'll put links at watch.com for you. But thanks for bringing us down, getting us back good and safe.
Good to see you.
Hitting the water. Scuba is going into water is a whole lot of fun, a lot of family fun. It really is. It's a great sport. We're going to continue on with our Dive SC series. We just want to see these guys when we do it.